and every man that get married, they don't want to get married like because everybody thinking, like, oh man, you know, I get married to this woman and it's supposed to be automatic that she wants to have kids and be a mother. Every woman that get married don't want to be a mother.
That's true.
A lot of these women want to get married and just enjoy their husband for the next 10, 15 years.
That's true.
Some of these men want to get married and just enjoy their wife for the next 15 years. Some of these people don't want to get married and instantly start having kids. Some people want to get that's why I always tell people, when you get married, if you don't have any kids, really sit down and find out if you do want to have kids and when. Yeah. If not, man, enjoy your significant other before you start adding to your family. Because once you start adding to your family, like we tell y'all all the time, once you start building your family, once you start building things that come from your loins and her womb, you got them for 18 plus years.
Yeah, the rest of your life.
Yeah, really, you got them for the rest of your life. And guess what? Having kids prematurely and not well thought out is one of the main reasons why people split. They blame it on other reasons why. It's because a lot of the time that it takes for raising kids, it takes up a lot of time that you used to spend with your wife, used to spend with your husband. It's going to take up that date night time. It's going to take up all that little jackrabbit sex time that y'all was having. All that time is going to take up that gym time. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take up. It's going to take up a lot of time.
Yeah.
So, for those who are seeking to get married and you don't have kids right now, hey man, make sure you don't want to set 5 or 6 years aside to where you can enjoy your wife. So that means y'all have so much deposit in of just being with each other. Yeah. And when you start building your family and when things start looking like it's farther and farther in the distance, you can look back at the time that y'all deposited in already. And that should be able to hold y'all over until those kids get a little bit older. You know. Yeah. We'll talk about spending time with your spouse on another episode. Because I've been if y'all been watching Bro TV, notice I've always been alluding to that. Like every other episode, alluding about spending time with your significant other before you have kids. So
yeah.
But other than that,
I definitely peep game on that. You know what I mean? You know, like I said, when we at the beginning of this, I was like, man, I listen to people that's married and people that's been married and take the gems, lead the jump. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, because you're not the first person I've heard say that, but you definitely harp on that. So, you a man that's been married for 10 years and with her for 20. So I figure you know what you're talking about, brother. You know what I mean? People out there that's like me, y'all might want to listen to this man if you think about getting married. And if you are newlyweds and you don't have kids, you might want to enjoy them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because them kids, they change the whole dynamic, huh, my brother?
Yeah, man. Building a family, man, changes the dynamic, man. And it is not a bad thing, but it's just a real thing. When you start to add on to your family, man, things change.
Yeah.
Things change, and I think when people do it, and you get that little baby fever, and you just want to see that little pretty brown skinned girl and that little old chubby boy, and yeah, they look all Google gaga good and everything like that, but you just don't know, boy, your life is change. it don't matter, and it don't matter how much money you got. Why? Because you have to understand, you gotta that's a little human being right there that you gotta instill life lessons into. You gotta instill core values and foundations into that little baby. That little baby don't know nothing. That baby don't know who he is. That little baby don't know his gender. That little baby don't know his color. That little baby don't know his sex, or that baby don't know nothing.
Nothing. Yep.
Y'all gotta instill that to that baby, and that's gonna take time. That baby don't know how to add. Don't know how to read. Don't know how to count. You know what I'm saying? It don't know how to write. It don't know how to spell. It don't know how to do none of that. All that takes time. Don't know how to use the bathroom. Like properly. Don't know how to eat properly. This stuff takes time. And guess what? That time got to come from somewhere.
Yeah.
And if y'all are used as a couple right now, and y'all going to get married, and y'all used to just having your way with each other, just going around the world, going to take trips here and there, remember, that's gonna change. especially if you already. I'm gonna be done with this situation. This topic. I want everybody who's looking to get married. I want everybody who's looking to get married, especially the ones who ain't already prematurely had a kid, who didn't already have a kid before they got married. Okay. If you a couple that's looking to get married, and it's just you and your woman, I want y'all to take an honest look at your family members around you. Take an honest look. And look how they are with everybody else who got kids. Okay. If you already know they don't want to watch your sister's kids, what make you think they're going to want to watch yours?
Yeah. True.
If you already know mama and daddy complaining about the grandkid that they got over here, what makes you think they're not going to complain about yours?
It's true.
If you already know sister and brother they want to come and they want to see, they drop off a little gift, but when you need them to take a night so you can get a rest, they ain't trying to do that. Yeah. What make you think they gonna do it when yours come?
You just might be on your own there, bucko.
And that's what a lot of people gonna get. When y'all start building these families, you're gonna come to realize that you're gonna look at your girl, and your girl gonna look at you, and you're gonna be like, dang, babe. Yeah, it's really just me and you.
Yeah, too deep.
You go do your thing, and I'm gonna chill with the kids. And I'm gonna go do my thing. A lot of times we ain't gonna be with each other, especially during this pandemic. Why? Because you don't want your kids around everybody.
True.
You know, so it's like it's a lot that people have to take in before y'all think about trying to expand and start a family. You know, really understand. Like, don't get me wrong. I understand when we talk about legacy and all that. And everybody think legacy means I gotta have a baby, I gotta have my blood. Legacy don't mean through your bloodline. Yeah. You can leave your legacy with anybody who's willing to learn it.
That's true.
Who's willing to do right by it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when you pass away, you don't know if your kids your bloodline gonna do right by it anyway.
That's true.
So legacy ain't about
it's more than having a kid. Yeah.
It's more than having kids and leaving something to the kids.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people need to think about that. You know. With that being said, man, anything you got before we hop on to something